I love a Ponte. However, sometimes Ponte is board stiff, right?
Yeah.
Very thick. This, I'm in the watermelon. This is a silky Ponte, thick enough to show nothing, and it doesn't feel like you need some sort of shapewear to disguise maybe like the rimple and the dimple. But all of these are elastic waist, encased, stitched down, can't twist. Flat front, belly disappears, slash
I'm
pockets.
sitting in the back as if I'm at a cafe.
Okay, that's right. That's right. You're waiting for your order. It's okay. And then they pull on. They are super stretchy, but what I still have not mentioned, because that's why they're called Silky Ponte, they're a rayon blend Ponte, so they have the most incredible slick hand, but no shine. Here are your colors, because we have pull-on in both the regular and the petite, so that's going to be 24 inches regular, that's what I'm in, an extra small, or the 22, which is the petite. Again, regular petite, lettered sizes. I'm in an extra small, I'm 5'5.5". Do not wait on the watermelon. 150 remain in each inseam. That would be my second choice, bar none. Warm tan. Beautiful.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you, and look, you go through, do your thing.
Indigo, which I just want to hold up a little navy moment so you can understand. Indigo is not a navy dark.
Look at that. No.
It's a lighter, vibranter moment.
Hold on, hold it up, let's do it.
Black, oh my gosh, how do you not? Yes.
How did you not know if these, I'll go on the other side.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay.
Oh, the side tie, yes.
No, look at how gorgeous that is.
These are all brand new too. So I'm just I'll show you kind of how they fit on me. And I am getting every color. They're so great.
Okay, right there. Okay, look at, first of all, you have the Hollywood waistband, which gives you that flat detailing in the front. There is no seam with the Hollywood waistband. There is no seam. So it's a clean finish all the way to the front and the back. I've given you front and back darts.
What's that do?
It creates the perfect silhouette and celebrates your curves. Because what did God do? God had this beautiful idea that all women should not be created equally, but they should have their own curves, their own silhouette. But you also wanted fashion that celebrates those silhouettes. So you have the front darts, you have the back darts, which celebrate and embrace your curves.
You want to go to the girls?
Also, let's go to the girls. Also the slash pockets. I've also given you this perfect amount of drape. It is so silky soft, and when you say the word rayon, it breathes, it's luxurious. When you step into this, Crystal, Chantal, did you not step into these and think to yourself, okay, first of all, that fabrication's bananas, number one.
Bananas.
Number two, I call it my Silky Ponte, because they wouldn't let me call it my sensual Ponte pant, because there's something very, there's something very sensual.
I agree.
Sexy about it.
And by the way, they're all machine washed.
Yeah.
But I will tell you again, yes, what he's saying. Have you done Silky Ponte before?
No, it's officially called. This is my silk. Well, I did a Ponte when we launched, and you all
but
went
not
nuts.
Silky Ponte.
No, we then called it Silky Ponte.
Oh, it's the same Ponte.
It's the same Ponte. But the way this drapes over your skin, and I'll tell you this, we have a wonderful model named Mary, and she was trying on one of my Silky Pontes. And I said, how do you feel? And she said, I feel very sexy. And I said, why are you whispering? She goes, I just can't. She said, it's very sensual. And I said, scream it. What woman doesn't want to put on a tailored Hollywood waist, easy fit, ankle length Ponte pant that makes them feel sexy? It is silky. You step into it. It glides over your hips.
By the way, I'm coming.
Over your thighs.
I want to
over your backside.
Chantal, 5'10". That is her. She, yes, right there. And she is wearing these in an extra small in that beautiful warm tan, which is darker than a traditional woven chino.
Look how chic that is.
That style you see a lot this time of year.
Look at the ivory with it.
Yeah, and these are all a silky stretch knit.
Yeah.
I'm getting on a plane tomorrow to LA. You guys, I would wear these on the plane and then keep wearing them off the plane, then fall asleep in the hotel in them. They're amazing. Then our next up, I am in the watermelon. Again, I'm 5'5.5". I am wearing an extra small, and I'm being told in both inseams, regular and petite, they will sell out. In a second, Larry, I'm going to have you speak to crop, but over with Crystal. Crystal is 5'3". She is wearing that incredible true navy. Nope, it's called indigo. And she is wearing them in a medium petite length, 22 inches. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys, these aren't going to ship for maybe about like a week and a half, so just bear with us. Do you have a real leaning towards crop versus capri versus ankle versus full length? Like, there are a lot of options, and you chose to do these crop, and I'd like to know the backstory.
I like the crop because, first of all, we've seen the ankle silhouette a lot.
Yes.
Ankle silhouette is going nowhere. It's going to stay around. So I did a crop because women really love their shoe game. And when you crop the pant just a little bit, you're stepping more into summer, you're stepping more into spring, you're stepping more into those warmer months. I also gave you the perfect 2-inch slit.
Perfect.
Because women want to have fun with their what? Their shoe game. They're doing the open toe, they're doing the sandal, they're doing the slide. Could you imagine each one of your looks with your favorite pair of sneakers, your kicks,
and when
your
they're
slides,
crop, you
your
can do
sandals?
that.
You can do that if you're gonna dress it up a little bit in Los Angeles. You're gonna do the whole watermelon slide. You're gonna do the whole watermelon style. And if you do a little gold slingback or a strappy shoe, you're done.
Can I say, this right here is key.
Yeah.
Okay, so Uncle Larry, this is really important. The stitching top and bottom and vertical. Here's why. We all, and I mean even in expensive brands where you would think they would have thought of this and
No,
they didn't.
they didn't.
We all have had those elastic waist where the elastic twists and then it gets all bunged up, and of course you can't get in there to right the wrong. So now you're trying to figure out through the fabric how to right the wrong. And these are beautiful, they are comfortable, and I am telling you right now, this is an example of how when QVC gets into the fashion game, it sets a new bar for regular retail. Because out at retail, no one's getting pants like these for $52 at all, ever, done, full stop.
When you're sitting down, whether you're sitting on a plane, whether you're at your place of worship, the kids are graduating and you're sitting outside, not only are these cool to the skin, they don't roll. They're not cutting into you around the midsection. Also with that Hollywood waistband, it gives you just a little extra confidence so you know that your midsection is sitting. You don't have to worry about it spilling over. Because I have girlfriends, and now since I have this line at QVC, they're all telling me exactly what's missing when it comes to fashion. They are obsessed with my Hollywood waistband because they're like, Lawrence, when I put it on, my tummy's in place.
Yeah.
When you give me a fabric, like when you do the cotton and the rayon, it glides and it drapes and it smooths. And again, I don't see a lump. Not that any of you
I'm
have
not
lumps
wearing
or
any
bumps,
shapewear.
but I'm just telling you, look, I'm of that certain age. I'm turning 60 in 2 weeks, May 19th. And all my turning 60.
He is.
All my girlfriends are saying, I just want things, I don't want to see lumps, I don't have bumps. Nothing.
Nothing.
It glides
They're beautiful.
over your skin.
A reminder, they were new today,
Such a smart
regular
purchase.
and petite. 1,000 pairs ordered. All we have for the entire year is in these 4 colors, the warm tan, the indigo, the black, and my watermelon, which is getting ready to sell out. We only have 6 dozen in the watermelon in petite and 6 dozen in
So here's the question.
regular.
Why? So here's the thing. When I do these makeovers, I will dress these women in things that they haven't worn before.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
Because we all get stuck in fashion ruts. We wear the same thing. Why? It's easy, it's comfortable, and we know what we're going to get out of it. Life is going by so fast. Step into a color you haven't worn before. I would say the black is a must-have. The black or the tan. These are must-haves. Introduce, because you'll wear these everywhere.
I would get the black, the tan, and the watermelon
and
if
the
you
watermelon.
can. Or if you can't, get the indigo, because I think between the 2 basics, a great pop of a fashion
Can I just show
color.
you something? Hold on.
They're so
Oh,
dreamy.
look, there's no wrinkle here. It's the most luxurious pant you've ever had. It's a smart
The
buy.
reviews are going to be off the charts,
Off the chart.
prediction. And I want you guys to know as well, when I put them on and I grabbed these wedges, and then I was like, or maybe I'll wear a flat. And then I put the flats on, and I was like, well, that's giving kind of like that Gidget Audrey moment with the like
1940s,
cigarette pant.
classic.
But back then they weren't knit, were they?
No,
they were probably woven.
They were not form-fitting, and they were very uncomfortable. Can you do me a favor? Lift up the top again. Look at how it sits so beautifully around your midsection. It sits perfectly at the waist, then it glides over your hips. You have that side slash pocket. Turn around. You have the front and back darts, which will celebrate your silhouette. I've given you just an extended back dart, so it sits perfectly on your backside. Turn back around. It is so sleek. It is so timeless.
Normally very fussy about a pocket too, and I was convinced these pockets would bulge.
I mean,
there is zero bulge. They are the perfect pant. By the way, watermelon is now last call.
Do it now.
Black is going to be the next to sell out. I think we have 1,300 pairs that are gone, and those were new in the show tonight because almost everything is that you brought us tonight completely
it's so
brand new.
Comfortable.
They're really great. And again, I want to say your color palette for this spring summer is
Didn't they come out nice?
it's thrilling.
It came out so nice and so refreshing.
Super
and
thrilling.
It makes me happy.